Welcome back. Welcome on back. It's the Double RT Boxing Show. I'm your host, Mr.A. Rock and rolling, baby. It's another episode. The Boxing Rehab. The doors are open. Bring your boxing junkie ass on in here. I got my fix. Now we are doing a final prediction. I was getting ready to call it a day, and I realized, oh shit, fuck. One, I gotta order the fight. I gotta order the pay per view. I just did that. Just ordered the pay per view for Deontay Wilder and Luis Ortiz. And I was like, oh shit, I didn't even cover the fucking fight. I didn't even cover. To me, um, since we all know or have a very good feeling this fight's not going the distance. Now, what will really impress the shit out of me, Deontay Wilder beats Luis Ortiz on points. That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I want to see. I know. Like I said, you've been following the Double RT Boxing Show, the Ready Talk Boxing Show. For you new viewers, that's what the show stands for. You ready? I'm ready. Talk that boxing. Um, there's a few fighters. I'm like you. I'm a boxing fan. I'm a boxing fan. I created the show because I got tired of hearing all the other same old loop the loop records of same old fighters, especially in the States. It was just mainly Spence, Wilder, and fuck, who else? Maybe Crawford at that time. By the time I started the show, so I was like, man, I'm tired. I'm a boxing junkie. I need more talk. So even though it was a lot of Wilder, this one's a Wilder talk, but you guys get the gist of it. Boxing junkies, this is where you want to hear some more boxing talk. Here it is. Now, like I said, on this show, I'm a fan just like you. I have my favorite fighters just like any other boxing fan. That's what we're fans. We're fanatics. Fanatics. You know, my favorite fan. My favorite fighter. If you're new to the show, it's Aries Landy Lara. For you people already subscribed, you know that. You know Lara's the best one to ever lace him up. He probably put the gloves on backwards and opposite hand and still beat everyone. But I do like Lara a lot. That's my favorite fighter. But I'm a heavy. If you follow the show, I'm a heavy Deontay Wilder supporter and Clarissa Shields. Um, I support Deontay Wilder just because of the kind of I like how the man he is. He goes a little rambunctious in interviews and stuff, but I like the whole good father, untalented as in boxing, but still making it this far. I like that about him, and he just knocks everyone the fuck out for entertainment. So I like that. So I'm gonna root for him to win this fight. But it's now going against it. Can he do it? Can Luis Ortiz win it and turn this into a trilogy? Will that be something? People are already saying Luis Ortiz is old as fuck. Can you imagine this is a trilogy? They're like, oh shit, he's fucking 63 in this trilogy. Now, watching that fight, it like I said, the first 4 rounds of that first fight, it's hard. It looked like Luis Ortiz was dominating. But you watch the fight, Wilder was doing his work. Some people had Wilder winning 3 rounds. Some people had it split for the first four. Now, with Luis Ortiz being more in shape, that's the question. That's the hot topic. That's the water cooler talk. Luis Ortiz in shape now. Can he do more of the seventh round? Will he start faster? Or will he be leery of that shit that he got knocked out from? He said he didn't get knocked out because it was just pure exhaustion. I saw some fucking right hands knock his ass out. You know, the funniest shit about for the first fight is when Luis Ortiz got knocked out in the fifth round. He got up like, what? Whoa, why you counting? Like, motherfucker, you just got knocked into the ropes. What do you mean getting up like what? I laugh every time I see that shit. Fucking Luis Ortiz getting up like what? Why you counting? That shit's funny as fuck. Now, can if I was Team Ortiz, and judging from the camp videos and all that stuff, that's what I'm seeing from that camp is the strategy I will apply. I will pressure the fuck out of Wilder. I get in his fucking chest and just fight him that way. You know, and from what it looked like they're working on doubling, tripling jabs and just getting in him and working the body. I wouldn't try and set him up with the left hand straight, even though he was cracking the shit out of Deontay Wilder with that straight left. Here, you know, popping and bow. But I would just, if Luis Ortiz, I would just use my footwork on him, double, triple jab and get inside. And I would just beat the shit out of Deontay Wilder's body. That's what I would try. I wouldn't try and outbox him. Even though you may think you're the better boxer, and people might agree that Luis Ortiz is the better boxer, he was losing all the scorecards. So I would just try and beat the shit out of Deontay Wilder's body for the first 7 rounds, and then from round 8 is when I would start boxing him. I would throw like fucking 70 to 30% body shots to head shots if I was Luis Ortiz. I just keep my chin down low, keep my chin tucked in, and just beat the shit out of Deontay Wilder's body. That's what I would try. Now, Wilder, to me, like I said, the reason why I want to see him win on points, because that motherfucker fights slow. He fights slow, and he gives rounds away. Or it seems like he's giving rounds away. It's so hard. And I think it's more of a... His power, his knockout ratio is a gift, and it's also a curse. Because if Wilder ain't knocking people out, I don't think people are giving him rounds. Because he's so used to just, pow, show's over. If there's no knockout, is Wilder doing what he's supposed to do? He gives that perception like he's not doing nothing then. He's not knocking you out. He's not doing nothing. Like I said, the best we seen Wilder look was probably that Severn. He came out pumping that jab. Haven't really seen him stay technical sound like that. You know? And I get it. Southpaw Luis Ortiz, technically best boxing opponent, him and Wilder, so it's hard to pump a jab when you got a good southpaw counter puncher in front of you. But I would love to see Deontay Wilder win this on points. Do I think it's going to happen? I don't know why I see this fight ending before 5 rounds, but at the same time, I'm going to go, like I said, I'm a boxing junkie. I'm probably speaking out of my ass. No one's going to agree with me on this one, but I got Deontay Wilder winning this fight by a split decision going on points. So I don't know if it's just me, what I want to see, or I just really think it's going to be too big of a chess match. And Luis Ortiz is going to be a little more wary. I think it's going to go. I don't think it's going to be that knockout people are talking about. I wanted to. Like I said, as a Wilder fan, I just want him to win. Just want him to win. But deep down inside, I want the points victory. I don't want to see Luis Ortiz get knocked out. I seen it. I was happy for it. Now, as a Deontay Wilder fan, I want to see points. I want him to beat Luis Ortiz on points. I think that's a bigger exclamation point than the knockout. You know, fuck if it's historic knockout ratio, the greatest, hardest hitting heavyweight ever. Who cares? Who cares? Knock out the next 4 opponents, whatever. But is it solid? Luis Ortiz has a hell of a chance. Like I said, he's in best shape, more muscle. Is he? He said he has better stamina, but is he used to using this stamina, using that muscular body and that stamina and sparring? Might be a little more intense against Deontay Wilder. Looking at him, thinking shit. Here comes that right hand. All that nervous energy, muscular juices in the brain just flowing and flowing and flowing. He might expand too much energy. Not used to having that body, so it might be a little backfire. It might burn him out. It might be just he might gas the pedal too soon. But just like the first fight, he has a hell of a chance of knocking Deontay the fuck out. Like that. As funny as it is, I don't see Luis Ortiz winning on points. I see Luis Ortiz winning by a knockout. I see both these guys winning by knockouts, to be honest. But I'm going with, it's like I said, damn, this is tough because watching that first fight, it was hard to see Deontay Wilder winning on points. It was hard to see that card. Like I said, Fury, I can understand that card. Luis Ortiz card was a little hard. That the first four rounds, back and forth, back and forth. No one really controlled action. Like I said, Deontay Wilder fights very slow. But we're gonna go and still champion. And like I said, I'm a boxing junkie. I might be a little fucked up right here in the rehab center. I'm going Deontay Wilder, split decision on points. Thank you for your time and support.